Hey folks, welcome back to Around the Yard. Today we got a couple unboxings to do, as well as fill the firewood stand with firewood bags. So I've got the easy bagger out here, got a couple half-empty totes here which will help us out if we can get those emptied. We'll have more totes to stack wood into, right? So I got my Coleman cooler out here, and got a letter from Mike at KNL Firewood a couple weeks back. Just haven't had time to put this video together, but I think Mike's gonna fit pretty good right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get that on, and then we're gonna do a couple unboxings here. So there we go. All right, Mike, you joined the cooler. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hopefully you got my stickers as well. If anybody's still looking for stickers, shoot me an email at AroundTheYard.YT, stands for YouTube, at gmail.com. Again, AroundTheYard.YT at gmail.com. So send me an email, give me your address, I'll get some stickers out to you. So at any rate, next up on the docket here, participated in something with Old Guy Firewood, and won the TopTes Moisture Meter that he was giving away. So I'm sure you guys have seen these by now, but got a good instruction manual. Comes with Duracell batteries. This is the meter itself. There we go. We got some extra tools. So a couple times here, we'll get the batteries in this thing. We're going to test the ash and oak and whatnot that we're going to include in the bundles. We're going to use the TopTes, see how this stuff has been drying out here over the last couple months. Some of this might actually be a year old, so we'll give that a shot here in a minute. Last but not least, we got 4 boxes here. This came from a tip, I believe, actually I know it was Matt with Firewood on the Hill, quite a while back now. I believe he had a sponsored video with some saw chain. I can't think of what the name of it is offhand, but it's in here. Hipa, there we go. So Hipa saw chain. They were running a super duper special on this stuff, on these chains. Most of them were like $4.98, $5.98, $6.98. If you go on their website, you might still be able to find deals like that. I kind of bought in bulk here because it was a decent deal. I generally buy steel chains, and those for the 500i, the 25-inch and 20-inch chains, those are running anywhere between $26, $7, $8 a piece, all the way up to like $35, $40 for the steel factory chains. These at $4 or $5, $6, $7, some of them. Just couldn't pass up the deal, so I kind of stocked up on these. The one thing that I did, and you guys can probably disagree with me here, is I wound up getting, they didn't have a lot of 20-inch or 25, or I've got a 28-inch bar in there that we haven't tried on the 500i yet. They had a few 25-inch chains, but then they had some odd sizes that fit other saws, right? So I think steel bars, it's like 72 drive lengths, 84 drive lengths, and 91 I think is the cutoff there. So that's 72 for a 20-inch bar, 84 for 25, and 91 for 28. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's pretty accurate. some of these saw chains had like 76 or 87 or 105 or something like that. My thought was, and I can get my next step here is to get a chain breaker and break some of these longer chains, replace the master link, and I'll have, you know, if a master link is, you know, even $1, I'll have, you know, $7 into a chain instead of 30. So that was kind of the idea there. So I've got extra chains. You know, this box came with 10 chains in it. So not every box has 10 in it, obviously, but yeah, so that was kind of the thought there. So we'll get a chain breaker and try that out and see how well that works. Like I said, historically now I've just been running steel chains. When something gets dull, I throw a new one on. I'm not big into sharpening myself. I do occasionally drop chains off at the hardware store to have them do it. It's just a time-saving thing for me. So I'm hoping, you know, this is going to cost me a little bit of time, but it's going to give me chains probably for the next year or so. But at any rate, let's switch gears here, and we're going to start using the easy bagger and bag up some of this ash. So, all right. You guys see this? Maybe. There we go. All right. Take this out. Try not to lose this screw. It's pretty sweet that these things come with Duracells. All right. Try not to drop my screw in the dirt here. Okay. All right. Turn the power on. So the other kind of neat thing is it's giving me a temperature reading and a relative humidity. I think we can hit the Celsius Fahrenheit button so we can see it's 70 degrees, 71 degrees, and 75% humidity here in Minnesota. So we just had a rainstorm here not too long ago, maybe within the hour. Down here is the mode. So there's an A and a B as well as a few other modes here if I'm not mistaken. The big deal is let's see, there we go. All right, so here's your material comparison. So materials A, so that's your A there, is birch, spruce, larch, different kind of birch, cherry, and walnut. And then material B is oak, pine, maple, ash, Doug fir, eucalyptus, etc. So you can see the percentages are just slightly different for moisture reading. So we want to get on the B side for the ash, oak, and maple. So I think that's as easy as hitting the mode. And now we're in the B mode. So that's where I can stay on here for most of the time. Also, they've got a wrench included as well as some extra tips in case you break one. And then there's a soft case here in the bottom. So pretty handy. Let's grab a piece of ash here. Nice and dry. All right. In real time, here we go. So we got 11.6. So that's way dry. And try it off the end here. 10.3, 10.2. So that's a good piece of firewood. Knock some of the junk off here. Jeez. 9.9, 10. So I think we're good to go here. We're gonna get bundling. Put that back on. Hit the power button. So, all right. All right, I think you guys have seen this before, maybe not. This is the Easy Bagger. This is a company that's based in Duluth, Minnesota, or Cloquet, somewhere up in the Arrowhead. Feed the bag over, and then you fill it from the other side. So if I had help, and I tried to get help today, really did. So I know some of the other bundlers, you feed them, like the Wolf Ridge one is a bucket kind of style like this, except it's vertical. I think that would work just fine too. This is just the way these guys decided to do it. I kind of like the idea of having one person on this side loading while somebody else is fiddling with the bags. This is the same concept, just slides off. And the bags go on nice and easy. Here's some oak. Let's try that with the TopTes. All right, power button. This is some oak limb wood. There we go. 14% on oak. I think that's doing pretty good. Oop, that's on side A. Let's change that. There we go. All right. 12.0. Nice. So, plenty dry. This will be really good bundle wood. Like I said, a lot of it's limb wood, so dries pretty fast, but nice piece of pine. A lot of this stuff was going to be for my wood furnace, just kindling to kind of get things going. So a lot of this limb wood I split in half, I think, just to be kindling. But we'll use it for bundles this year. And I took a different job that I'm not working from home anymore, and it'll be harder to keep the fire going during the day, so probably can sell a little bit more. We'll do one more here, and then actually it's Friday night, so Friday night at 5 to 8 I gotta get in for the Back 40 live stream. So if you guys don't tune into that, I'd highly recommend it if this is something you're interested in. A lot of good content coming from there, a lot of people tuning in. Oops, can ask questions. I think there's usually there's at least 100 people in this chat, in this live stream every Friday night. Not sure exactly how many we're up to, or how many Dan is up to. I think it's in the 190s though, so. Yeah, go check that out. That's Back 40 Firewood on YouTube. Kind of a bigger piece. This one. Bark's falling off. That's how you know it's dry. All right, so here's how full you can pack this thing. All right, so we got 11 pieces of firewood here. Just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the 1 cubic foot model, I believe. Let's see if we can show you off the end here. So I got one piece that's a little bit longer. I think this tube is 18 inches if I'm not mistaken. So that's what gets you your 16 inches in cut, or 16-inch cuts. I think that's one foot across. That's your 1 cubic foot measurement. And I just tie these shut. Oops, there we go. There. So, nice and easy. Drop them in the cage. Like I said, we got 3 bundles made tonight. We're gonna go hit up Back 40 Firewood live stream, and we'll catch you guys here on the next one. Hey folks, thanks for stopping in. If you'd like to see more of this content, subscribe down below, leave a comment, smash that like button. We got the unboxings done today. Been meaning to get to that for a while. So we got KNL Firewood on the cooler. We got the TopTes Moisture Meter from Old Guy Firewood. And then we got the Hipa Chains from Firewood on the Hill. Matt's recommendation. They still might be running a sale, so check that out. Like I said, they didn't have every size that I needed, but I went up a size or up 2 sizes, and my game plan is to break the chains, put a new master link in, and roll with it that way. So anyhow, appreciate you sticking around. Have a great day around the yard.